He is the founder, CEO, chief engineer of SpaceX, an investor, product architect at Tesla, founder of the Boring Company, and co-founder of Neuralink and OpenAI. Although the billionaire has achieved all these things, he currently lives in a house that costs less than one of his Tesla cars. Curious about the tiny home believed to house a man who could afford countless mansions instead? Well, he is said to live in the Casita, a $49,500 375 square foot unit created by the Las Vegas company Boxable. It is to mention that previously Musk had said that he was selling almost all of his physical possessions to diffuse criticism of his wealth. While speaking to podcast host Joe Rogan, Musk said, "I think possessions kinda weigh you down, and they're kind of an attack vector. People say, 'Hey billionaire, you got all this stuff.' Well, now I don't have the stuff. Now what are you gonna do?" At this time, Musk reportedly owned 7 houses in California and 6 in Los Angeles. However, since he has sold all of his residential properties for a whopping $144 million. The largest property sold by Musk was his Bel-Air mansion for $29 million. As per reports, the estate was sold for less than $1 million to Chinese tech billionaire William Ding. The Tesla CEO had purchased the property in 2016, and it served as his primary residence, where he lived with his children. The house has 7 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, well-maintained gardens, a pool, and a spa. The multi-story house also has a 4-car garage. Elon Musk, whose tweets have always made headlines and grabbed eyeballs, has posted an update about selling his last remaining house a week after a report said he and other billionaires paid little or no income tax for several years. Taking to Twitter, the electric car maker's chief executive officer said, "Decided to sell my last remaining house. Just needs to go to a large family who will live there. It's a special place." The Tesla chief tweeted earlier that he only has one house in the San Francisco Bay Area that is rented out for events, and that if he sold it, it would see less use unless bought by a big family, which might happen someday. "Yeah, sold my houses, except for one in Bay Area that's rented out for events. Working on sustainable energy for Earth with Tesla and protecting the future of consciousness by making life multiplanetary with SpaceX. Also, AI risk mitigation with Neuralink and fixing traffic with Boring," Musk wrote in the microblogging site. The decision of selling the possession is initiated after ProPublica reported that Musk, Amazon.com Incorporated CEO Jeff Bezos, and Berkshire Hathaway Incorporated Chairman Warren Buffett have paid little income tax relative to their outsized wealth, citing a trove of Internal Revenue Service data on tax returns for thousands of the wealthiest Americans. Musk paid no federal income taxes in 2018 and less than $70,000 in 2015 and 2017, according to the report. After the ProPublica report, Musk tweeted that he will keep paying income taxes in California in proportion with his time in the state, which he said will be significant. He moved to Texas last year and says he now rents a roughly $50,000 house in Boca Chica from Space Exploration Technologies Corporation, which has a launch site in the area. You might ask why he needs to get rid of all these extra things. One reason would be that Musk definitely doesn't want to leave too many carbon footprints. An example of this can be found when last year, shortly after being named Person of the Year by Time magazine, Musk tweeted that his rocket company will launch a program to remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and use it to power spacecraft. SpaceX is starting a program to take CO2 out of the atmosphere and turn it into rocket fuel, he tweeted. Using carbon dioxide to power space travel will also be important for Mars, he added in a subsequent missive. He also said in January he would donate $100 million towards a prize for the best carbon capture technology. Coming back to the tiny house. In November 2021, Boxable said it installed a Casita in Boca Chica for a top-secret customer. "Pretty exciting to have these guys as our initial customer," Boxable's founder Galliano Tiramani said in a YouTube video. "I think it indicates that people agree that we're onto something big here." Tiramani did not confirm Musk's residency inside the prefabricated Casita with Insider, but the company hasn't shied away from alluding to supplying the tech powerhouse's tiny home. But Boxable's identity doesn't just center on the rumored interest from Musk. The Casitas can be folded down from 20 feet to about 8.5 feet while being transported on a truck or towed by a pickup truck. However, shipping from the company's Las Vegas headquarters could still cost between $2 and $10 a mile. The buildings can also be stacked and connected to create larger structures. But if you just want a bigger prefab home, wait a while. Tiramani says the company will continue to release larger models. Starting out with the company's trendy, cool and popular tiny homes was strategic, since it has attracted more customers, says Boxable's founder. The time, cost and labor efficiency of prefabrication have increased as a result of our housing shortage, whether it be Casitas or other factory-built homes, such as 3D printed homes. But back to Boxable. The Casita has attracted more people than just tiny home enthusiasts and perhaps Elon Musk. To compare, a typical single-family home can take an average of 7 months to build, according to Boxable. But the long list of future customers won't be getting the first few builds to roll out of its new facility. Boxable already has a $10 million government contract for military housing, which takes precedence over the waitlist. Now let's take a look inside the tiny home and see what the hype is all about. Think of the Casita as an energy-efficient studio apartment in a box. The space fits a kitchen, bathroom, living room and bedroom. Let's start in the kitchen, which has a refrigerator, dual sinks, an oven, a dishwasher, a microwave, cabinets and a dining table that connects with the countertops. In this example, the bedroom sits across from the kitchen and the entry door acts as a separation of space. The bedroom's media center can be used to divide the bed from the living room, but these two rooms can be flipped. The living room then has space for a couch and a coffee table. The bathroom is next to the kitchen and comes with a shower and tub, a sink, a countertop, a backlit mirror, and a sliding door for privacy. This means that tiny homes are strong enough to withstand hurricane winds, mold-resistant, and flood and snow-tolerant. The demand for housing is so incredibly massive, there are shortages everywhere, and no one can build fast enough, Tiramani said. It's great for us to know that so many people are interested in this product. Before we explore what is so special about Elon Musk's box house. Tesla hasn't created a tiny house for the first time. A Tesla tiny house was revealed in 2017 to showcase the company's energy products like solar panels and Powerwall. The company is bringing the house on tour using a Model X to educate the public on how to generate, store, and use renewable energy for their home. The tiny house contains a Tesla mobile design studio and configurator to enable homeowners to customize a solar plus energy storage system for their home. The Tesla tiny house is powered by 100% renewable energy with a small solar array. The interior of the Tesla home is pretty minimalist, since it's more of a showcase for Tesla's products than a fully fledged residence. On the inside of the Tesla tiny house is a design studio, where visitors can design their own solar power system on a screen. All lights and electronics are powered by the sun, and everything can be controlled and monitored using a Tesla app. The house itself is made from locally and sustainably sourced lumber and measures 20 by 7 feet, 6 by 2.2 meters. It weighs 4,000 pounds and can be towed by the Model X, which has a towing capacity of 5,000 pounds. A bit of a thunderous omission whether that one Powerwall can charge the Model X itself, though it seems from the photos that the car is being charged by the home's solar power system. Boxable advertises the Casita as being extremely energy efficient. Due to the technology used in its construction and the use of LED lighting, it has improved resident comfort and saved residents money. This tiny house has many impressive characteristics, but will the billionaire be able to live in it forever? We will find out soon enough.